Hello everyone, my name is Wheelman, this is the Kerbal Space Program, and last episode I kinda messed up. I didn't realize you were supposed to go back to the Space Center when you were done with a flight. So, in order to make up for that, I've developed this rocket. It's actually a satellite that I'm going to put into orbit, and I may have over-engineered it a little bit. I couldn't put stuff down on the bottom because it would interfere with stuff there, so I may have gone a little nuts with the rocket design. Now, I've tested this, it flew, albeit poorly, so I've added some stabilizers, and we're gonna launch and see if that helps. Long loading screens. Okay. SAS is on. And away we go. Now, this design was rather interesting. I couldn't lift from the bottom, so I had to figure out how to attach it on the sides. And, oh, wow, it got out of hand real quick. I probably don't need the solid fuel and the orange tanks, but you know what? It looks cool. It looks crazy. It looks like something a Kerbal might design. And I'm quite proud of it. Now, the main problem I encountered the last time I flew this was the SAS module on my satellite wasn't enough to move the spaceship around, move the engines and whatnot. So I've added 3 ones at the top and added batteries on top of those, so hopefully I'll be able to control it a little bit better. And it seems to be working beautifully. And again, maybe not. Maybe these fins weren't such a good idea. Maybe that was my problem. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. So, another thing about this is, when I tested it, this of course has 3 stages. First stage being solid fuel, second stage the orange canisters. The third stage are smaller rockets on the outside. I never detached the satellite from the third stage, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Could be interesting though. But this is actually my second design. My first one kind of failed miserably, and in hindsight it would have been great if I had recorded it, but first I got too high, and then I was just way out in the middle of nowhere. I ran out of fuel, so I said screw it. I used the last of the RCS to bring it back down to Kerbal, and I just left the solar panels open on the way in, just to see it tear itself apart and laugh at it. It's definitely handling a bit better than it was last time, so I think those stabilizers really help me out. Quite know what else to talk about right now, other than, wow, we're high. I've been practicing a bit, and I've learned about how you should leave stuff in orbit and how to clean it up. I'm way higher than I wanted to be. Oh well, I've got fuel. I'm gonna throttle down and figure out a maneuver here. Maybe about there. 6 minutes, yeah, that should be. Hmm. $400. I kind of like to have this up near 300, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that looks good. Oh man, this thing is so much more easy to control with those new stabilizers. I love this. Alright, might as well speed up time. No sense waiting around for 5 minutes. Shit. I missed. Oh well. Do I have enough fuel for that burn? I mean, I brought these 3 tanks up just because, you know, I'm terrible at flying and I need all the fuel I can get, but... Ugh. Eh, 30 seconds? Yeah, I should have enough fuel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's not too awful bad. Go ahead and delete that. 339. Whoa. Yeah. Let's see if I add a maneuver here. No. It's gonna be a pretty high orbit. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so... Let's see. Oh wow, okay. Speed up time to get to the next node. Let's see if I can time it right this time, instead of actually waiting for it to go over. Because, you know, I'm smart. 302. It's not bad. Let's try and add another maneuver. 301, 338. Three 301. Yeah, let's do that, burn. God, I'm terrible at this. Now, my original intent with this was to put it in a geostationary orbit, so it would be in the same spot all the time. But I failed to realize how high up that orbit was. So I could probably make it all the way out there with this design. The question becomes, will I have enough to get it into the proper orbit? So I'm very impatient. You know what? Well, I'm here. I might as well. I still want to bring that one in. So if I add a maneuver here...